Today I've got Holly. So Holly is a little Harris hawk. Now these are an American species you would find in the southern states of North America, and you find them throughout South America as well. And they're a very unique species. Now Harris hawks are actually social. They're actually one of the only birds of prey to be social, and they would actually live as a family group. And what would often happen is they'd have a pair, and the pair would have some babies, and those babies would actually stay with them for about 18 months, which is really, really rare. This doesn't happen with birds of prey. Normally, they're kicked out at about 6 months old and they're off to find their own way in life. With Harris hawks, they actually keep them on for an entire year. They'll stay in the same territory as their parents and they'll help raise next year's young. So you've got this social aspect. They're a very intelligent bird. And we can actually do this in falconry as well. What we can do, we can actually fly them as a cast, we call it, as a group of birds. So we can actually fly Harris hawks with each other. Now, we've done this with Holly and Alicia, our two female Harris hawks, and we have done it with the two males as well. I used to do it with my old male Harris hawk, who was Oslo. I used to fly him with Holly, and they were an amazing hunting team. Now, Holly here was actually a bird given to us by the RSPCA. She was found living out in the wild, and when she was caught up, obviously not native to the UK, these guys, when she was caught up, she was actually brought in. She wasn't registered, she wasn't traced or anything like that, so we don't know who owned her or what happened to her, and this is a very common thing that happens with a lot of birds of prey that do get lost, is without registration, without proper knowledge of how to look after these birds. Unfortunately, a lot of them aren't registered and cared for properly. Now, Holly, since she's come to us, she's an amazing hunting bird. She was living wild for about 3 months, it was estimated. And she's an amazing hunter. She knows how to look after herself, obviously. Only really takes part in our hunting experiences. And then we also do pest control with her. So she scares away pigeons and gulls from various city centre buildings and various places where they're causing an issue. But she is a very pretty girl and she's very chatty as well. She's a very social little lady. You're stomping your feet. She's got this bell on her leg because when she flies, she will follow us wherever we go. So we don't actually need to watch her. We can just listen for that jingly jangly bell and we know exactly where she is when she's flying free in the countryside.